Bum, 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 bum. Okay, meet Samashiro at Kasuga's apartment. Toe went from looking like Peter Dinklage to Keith Burr Sutherland in one night.
You should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not made of time, you know.
Wow.
All right. But first, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first. But in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
Well, if that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the Second Great Dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, okay.
On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Tuh. Nice.
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. If Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem, in spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. Naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient.
Makes sense.
So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Palikana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive.
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the script I was given.
Huh. All right.
It's true that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
Okay.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this to speak with you.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, along with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima.
Oh. Our peoples! Our peoples! He looks great! Dude. Okay, okay, okay. Chapter 11, Devil in Disguise.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now...
Bro, are they throwing the nuclear waste into the volcano? Is that... Can you do that? What? How would that... Does that, like... Can you do that? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if that volcano were to erupt, it could be, like, real bad. Yeah, I know. That's what Dr. Hugo says. Isn't that a terrible idea? I know. That's what I'm wondering, too. Isn't that a terrible idea? Hold on. Let me see if this is actually working. Did Barry fix it? Oh, he did. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Members of my family, In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage.
The guy in the top center, that's not the dude that was harassing Nanba, is it? Looks kind of similar.
On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation.
Huh.
I've spoken
No,
to
it's
the
not.
minister.
Okay.
We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
Saw Ebina on there.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold.
Yeah, there's our boy Machete. There's Ebina. And I feel like we should know at least a couple more. I don't know who that top right guy is. Who's the bottom right guy? I feel like we've seen him. The guy in the lower left corner looks sus. No, that's me. And I know I do. It's because you're not used to me yet. You'll figure it out. But yeah, I definitely noticed Ebina, and I definitely notice... oh, top right is Steve. Oh, that's Steve. Oh, freaking Steve. Always getting his hands in where it should be. Okay, freaking Steve. Thank you.
You are a ray of silver light that is shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san. You honor me, Chairman.
Chairman.
Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Oh, we just played it, Honorable Discord.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up.
Yeah, we just got done
I'm
with that.
overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
I like how Machete just sat there.
What is it?
I bow to you.
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
There won't, I swear.
Damn. Okay.
You have all been chosen.
Those are kids.
Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners. Keep going. Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
You.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
Wow. That is a thing. Jeez.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san.
Nope.
It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah! I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already.
Yeah,
He
man.
saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
Look at him go, man.
You're right. It's time to go.
Oh,
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I gotta bring my little man up. Hi. Okay. You guys ready? Let's do it. Boop. Sorry about the delay there. Oh. Did I skip it? No.
The tadpole in your head tells you it's time to get the damn fish.
Oh my god. What the hell did I just miss? Hold on. When's the last autosave? Let's try this. Playthrough ruined? Whole thing's ruined. The entire playthrough is ruined. Okay.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah! I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah.
What? I don't want to talk about it. We found Akane-san and Lani. I thought we were finally good. Then they took it all away from us. I can't stop thinking about Hanuma-san and Wong.
Shit.
This whole time we've been playing right into the bad guy's hands.
Hey.
I know we've been buried deep in shit before, Kasuga, but this time feels like
No.
the deepest. Maybe, but there's no use wallowing in it. Okay, why would you ever do that anyway? We have to find Lani. We have to move while she still might be alive. Yeah, but where do we even start looking? We haven't got an effing clue. Effing clue 1 right now. Effing 1 clue right now, even. Who are you? Old doctor. Oh, it's you. Hey, thanks for taking care of Kiryu-san, by the way. Thank our patriarch. I just did as I was told. You look very Kazuma. Thank you. I appreciate that. It might be rude to ask, but how did you end up here? I'm sorry. Cool. My story's the same as all the others. We were in a bad situation and needed rescue. Rescue. Different reasons for different folks, but one way or another, we lost our place back home. Like many, I drifted for some time, then I ended up here. He took us in without question, gave us a new home. Is it true that Yamai killed a man back in Japan? It is. He was drifting too when he first arrived. But somehow he carved out his own land in Honolulu through sheer strength of will, smack dab in the middle of a mafia stranglehold. The whispers around his story gave us something to believe in, and so the Yamai Syndicate was born. I'd wondered why you guys didn't call yourself the Yamai family. Where'd Syndicate come from? Well, strictly speaking, we were never Yakuza. Tomizawa, was it? Tell me, did Yamai ever have you swear an oath? No, I guess not. Bilgard calls him patriarch and keeps up the act. Understandable that new members might make assumptions. It's not to say we consider ourselves upstanding citizens, of course. Words aside, we know what we're involved in. We know we're part of an ugly legacy. Yamai never liked the patriarch title. However, I think he's grown tired of fighting it. Starting to see why his people are so loyal. Huh. Men at my age seek any or seize any opportunity to ramble on. Yes, we do. We. Hey, girl. You find Yamai pretty charming, huh? What would you know about it? Nah, just teach your own. Think whatever you want. That man gave us all a home. Now leave. You're an unwelcome guest. Wow.
Uh-huh.
I've got people tracking the Barracudas and the Ganji. If we're lucky, someone might cough up some info on the girl.
Hey, Adachi-san. Is Chichan around?
Hmm? She was here a while ago.
Shit. You don't think... Could she have bailed on us?
Seriously? Why would she do that now?
This whole time, Age has been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out, we'd take revenge.
But Chichan tried to warn us, didn't she? When Polycana was on their way, she came clean. She has to know she's still one of us.
Well, think of it this way. If Chichan had given AG up just a few minutes earlier, Lonnie might still be here. Hanawa-san and Wong might still be alive.
Not wrong.
I'm sorry, Kasuga, but Tomi's got a point there.
You too, Adachi-san. She must have had a good reason. Chichan wouldn't cut and run. I'm sure she's still around here somewhere. Chichan? Damn it, there's no answer.
Chitose, her name was? I just got a report in. She took off on her own a while ago.
Chichan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of our pistols on the way out.
Huh?
Oh,
That takes
no.
skill. My men know how to keep them under lock and key.
Oh, is she going after?
Yamai, when did Chichan leave?
Oh,
Do you know?
No.
We clocked the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago at least.
Wait, what would she want a gun for? Would she be going after Lonnie on her own?
No way in hell.
That's not what my gut's saying. She's going after them. AG and Polycana. She must know
I
where
think
they
she's going
are.
after Iji.
We can't let her. Chichan will get herself killed.
Let's move.
Is Yamai a good guy now?
Hey, wait. Hold on a minute. Chichan may know where she's going, but we don't.
So Yamai is not a good guy. He is not a good guy. But there seems to be a thread of Yakuza-style honor in him that he can't really shake. And the team is currently kind of riding that vibe. So he's not a good guy, but he does seem to be an honorable guy. And he also has a serious respect boner for Kiryu. So that's helped because we're all his friends and yeah, you know. Okay. Yep. Don't we all have that? We do. We all have a respect boner for Kiryu. Yes, that's correct. Yes. Listen, before we act rashly, we need a plan, right? Okay, then. I say we talk to the tattoo lady again. Okay. Kiyu-san, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bet if anyone knows where Chichan's headed, it's her. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. We only got 3 people right now?
Great trains coming through.
Hey!
Hey, Ralph. Apparently the only nice cop in Honolulu. After everyone else has tried to, you know, destroy us and get us arrested for stuff.
Hello!
Hey, Clayton. Pineapple maracas. You love to see it. Earth Mother? My charisma level to 6. I'm enchanting now. Ooh. Enchanting. I like it.
Need to slow down now.
What the hell you want? What you fucker?
Come on, run!
Let's do it!
Looks like I'm up.
Cool. Brace yourself! This ain't moonshine, fella. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Let's go.
Are you getting scared?
You're in it. Come on, what's the matter? It's go time. Want some of this?
That poor man. Wow. This new Cohh makes me feel worse about myself. He needs a damn beard to stay disheveled and burly like the rest of us. That's fair feedback. I appreciate that. That's fair.
Nice knowing you.
That's fair.
Win to be proud.
Now scram while you still can.
You'll regret this. The battle is on. Cool.
Wow, he's kind of creepy, isn't he?
Come on, hotshot. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3.
Lovely.
Looks like I'm up. Try to keep up now. You're out of here.
Sorry, Bake.
Yeah, I think we were too much for. Who knew I had it in me?
Nice.